你好，你好吗？我很好。你呢？很好. Okay. Um. So I wanted to start a little series. Um. Mostly for my own sanity. I just really need to discuss some of the things that happen at my job. Um. I'm a server and a hostess at a restaurant, and just some of the things that happen there are just crazy. Just really crazy. And I feel like if I talk about it, maybe I'll feel a little better. I mean, it's not like I don't talk about it while I'm at work, but it's just like, I don't know, some things it's just share worthy. And I'm entitling this series Diaries of a Short Black Waitress. Yes, I am only 5 feet. Okay. So I work at a restaurant that just opened about a month ago. And so, with all that pressure, um, I've also only been a waitress for this whole month. The only jobs I've had before this is being a cashier, so this has really been a big change for me. Not only having to adjust to the fact that I have never been a waitress before, but also to the fact that it's a new restaurant. I've never even worked at a restaurant before, let alone a new one. But it's been easier. I had a job for a week at a chain. I'm not gonna say like the name of the chain, but I had a job at a chain restaurant, and it was really bad. It was terrible, and I was only there for a week. I wasn't really even a waitress. Like I basically the person that trained me, I just basically bussed her tables, and she talked to me like I was inferior all the time, and embarrassed me in front of customers. And I tried to tell my managers about it, and she'd been there for 30 plus years, so they weren't about to fire her. I mean, I wasn't looking for them to fire her anyway, but it was just more of like they didn't really care. And I was trying to explain to them like I can't work under that. I can't. And it just came to the point where I was just like, yeah, I should just go. So but at the time I had 2 jobs, but I was waiting to start the second job. I had already gotten the second job at the new restaurant. So, stuff has been pretty good. I haven't gotten some of the drama that has happened, because some people have gone through way worse things than me, and I'm really fortunate that I haven't came across because some people are just, like, I love my job. I love the people that I work with. Everybody, I don't have a problem with anybody at my job. And I've always worked at jobs where I love the management. I feel like that's really essential to wherever I work at. And I know that I'm not, right now I'm only 19. Like, I'm gonna have jobs. I'm not gonna really have jobs. You're not really gonna like everybody at your job. So far, I've had 3 jobs before this one, and they were all great. The last job that I had, not the one where I was there for a week, obviously, but the last job I had, I was there for a whole year. I was there for a year and about 3 months, and the only reason why I had to quit was because I moved. And so I moved from a predominantly black area to a predominantly white area. It is definitely a big change. For instance, when I first got here, I noticed that I don't notice it anymore because I don't really like look out for it because I just really don't care anymore. But like when I first got here, I noticed that I got stared at a lot, and I wear my natural hair a lot. So there's that. People stare at me probably because of that. Not only because I'm black, but I don't normally straighten my hair like this. I'm very into natural hairstyles. I look up tutorials on YouTube all the time. I'm actually going to try to do Marley twists soon, so that should be fun. But anyway, back to the point at hand. So I live in a predominantly white area, And so because of that, there aren't really any black people around here. Like there's probably like five. And so there's two other black girls that work at my job, two black guys that work in the kitchen. And when I say five black people in the area, of course I'm exaggerating. But you get what I mean. So when I'm a hostess, I host with another black girl sometimes. She's really nice. I really like her. There's a black girl that I serve with. She's really nice. So, and this is why I kind of want to talk about this, because it's just like, and it's not going to be just about like things that I find racist or whatever. It's just like experiences that you have when you're serving that's just crazy. Like, so, me and the black girl that serves with me, okay, listen, we don't look anything alike. We don't look anything alike. She's 2 shades darker than I am, okay? Her hair is always up in a bun. I wear my hair in different hairstyles every day. Regardless of if I do twist outs, I do my twist outs in a way where I style them in a way that I can wear them. And then in a few days, like, I take them out. I style the twist outs every day. So yeah, my hair is always different. Not saying that customers should know that, but her look and my look are very different. She doesn't wear makeup. I don't leave out the house without makeup if I'm going to my job. So yeah, we're talking about some really big differences here. And at the time, on this particular day, like I said, she had her hair in a bun like she always does, no makeup on her face, 2 shades darker. I had my hair, of course I had my makeup done. I had my hair, what was it, out? It was either out or it was in one of my twist out, it was in one of my twisting hairstyles. So I'm walking around the corner from our little bus station, our service station. I'm walking around the corner, I'm gonna go check on my table. This white lady comes up to me and she's like, we're really ready for our check. I've never seen her before. I don't know who she is, okay? And I'm looking at her and I'm just like, what? She's like, we're ready for our check. And I said, ma'am, with a smile on my face, I always have a smile on my face, ma'am, I'm really confused right now. I'm not a manager. Yeah, but you are a server. No, ma'am, I was not your server. She looks at me like, what? You were what? And I was like, was your server, let's call her Stacy, was your server Stacy? And she was like, I really don't know her name. Yeah, because you just only recognized the fact that she was black. That's the only thing you realized. Annoying. I mean, like, I try my best not to be annoyed by the whole situation, but it was kind of just like, I could see if we looked alike. Me and this girl don't look anything alike. We hang out a lot, but that was back before we used to even talk. So it's not like you would have seen us together at that time, because I had just started working there. We had all just started working there. So it just kind of, it just rubbed me the wrong way. Anyway, so I got Stacy and I was like, yeah, your table's ready for your check, and by the way, they thought I was you. And it's just one of those things where it was just, I don't know, it was just annoying. I'm not really mad about it anymore. I was never mad about it. It was just kind of just like, anyway. So that was kind of, I don't know, that was just kind of, it just kind of annoyed me. Today, so I've never really experienced anything like too racist, and I'm fortunate to be able to say that. One time I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, everything's racist. They did this because they were racist. They did this because they were racist. If I think that someone is being racist to me, or it's because I have like this gut feeling that that's happening, and it happens very rarely, I give people the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Um, One time I was in ninth grade. Don't ask me why. But in ninth grade, I thought it was absolutely necessary to carry every single book um, with me to and fro every day. Even though I really didn't need them, and half of them I could have just left in my locker. So I carried 2 book bags with me every day. And one of them was a strap-on book bag, and one of them was a rolly cart book bag. And my mother wanted me to buy some. She gave me money to pick up some soap because my school was near a grocery store, and she wanted me to pick up some soap. And it was the morning of, and I was early for school, and I caught the bus. I got off the bus, and I was like, I'll just go in there now because I'm the type of person to forget very quickly. So I went in to the grocery store, and I asked the lady the lady in the front where the soap was. And she told me, and I'm just like, looking around like I'm early for school. I don't really want to be there early. Back then, I was really trying to be there like when school started because I didn't really have any friends to start out with. And I'm the type of person who, like, if I don't have anybody to talk to, I'm not trying to be there early. Like, for what? So I'm in the store, and yeah, this lady literally followed me around the store. And then there was one time where she peeked behind because I was just browsing first, and then I was gonna get, but I feel like it was because I'm young and I have 2 backpacks, like, young 2 backpacks. Okay, I'll give her that one. But she didn't have to follow me around the store. That was kind of annoying. It was annoying. I was like, let me hurry up and get this soap and leave. Anyway, so flash forward to today. So basically, I had a table, and it was this older white lady and probably her husband. So I go up. I greet my tables the same way every single time. Hi, how are you all doing today? I'll be your server today. Can I get you started with something to drink? And I learned from some other servers, like, not to tell people your name, only because this has happened to me before. I tell people my name, and then they scream it from, like, the other side of the room because they want me to do something. It's annoying. So yeah, I just don't tell people I'll tell people my name if they ask, but normally I don't. So yeah, I said, and we don't have name tags on my job either. So, as soon as I walked over there, I said, hi, how are you all today? This lady goes, and I'm like, oh, this is how this is going. Oh, all right. I kept my little smile on, and I said, oh, okay. And I was just like, so can I get you all started with something to drink? I'll just have water with lemon. Okay. And sir, what would you like? Do you have Coke? No, but we have Pepsi. Okay, sure, I'll have Pepsi. And I walk away. Oh no, before I walked away, I told them that our special of the day. No, we don't want to try that. The lady said that. Okay, well, I'll give you a few minutes to look at the menu, and I'll come right back with your drinks. So I turn, and as I'm getting their drinks, I'm thinking to myself, because honestly, like, people that are like that just really rub me the wrong way. And to be quite honest, and I never feel this way about people, I can normally tell by the look that someone gives me. And people have rolled their eyes at me before, but I don't think it's because, oh my god, I just broke my nail off. Holy crap. That hurt. Okay, I don't think it's because there's been one other lady that there's been a couple of times where people just roll their eyes at me when I get to the table, or they just look so uninterested. But I didn't think it was because of me. I thought it was, I don't know. But this particular time, it was just the way she rolled her eyes. I felt like it was because I was black. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's how I felt. But I have never given bad service to anybody, regardless of how they make me feel, for 2 reasons. Well, in this case, it was for 2 reasons, but okay, in this case, it was for 3 reasons. But normally for 2 reasons. One, whoever I'm working for, you know, however I act reflects on them at the end of the day, and how I act affects their business. I would never want someone to employ me and me not give my 150%, and for them to be reflected badly because of something that I did. So that's number one. I don't ever want to get blamed for bad service. Number two, I always need to give good service to people because it just reflects on how I am as a person, how I handle difficult people, you know, and just in my heart, it's a moral thing, a business thing. You know, if someone walks away really unhappy, at least I can say I kept a smile on my face and I gave them the best service that I could give them. I always give everybody 110%. And then in this case, thirdly, because I felt particularly like it was because I was black, I basically chopped it up as, you know, my whole race, the reputation of my race is on the line here. And as extreme as that sounds, I feel like some people will understand what I'm saying. Like, if you view a certain race in a way, you know, one person, for those people, they chop up the whole race for what one person does. So I said, okay, I have to be the bigger person here, and I have to keep this smile on my face, and I have to give them excellent service because I needed them to realize that whatever things that they think about black people is not true. And today, even though it may not be fair, today that is my responsibility. And I did exactly what I always do. Kept a smile on my face. She told me she wanted a burger. She splitted it with her husband. I know splitted it is not a word. Anyway, she split it with her husband, and she told me she was like, I want it well. I said, okay, well done, because that's the only option on the button screen that we have. We don't have like a well button. And she was like, no, well, and make sure it's not burnt. I said, okay. So I go in the back, and after I put in their order, I said to Chef Kelly, I didn't mean to say his name, but I said to the chef, I said, please make sure this lady's food is, she said she wants it cooked through, she does not want it burnt. He said, okay, gotcha. I bring it out, and I gave it to them. I come back 1 minute later. I always make sure they get a few bites in, and I come right back because I want to make sure that the food is okay. So they can't ever say that I never came back and asked to see how the food was, because guess what? I came back at least 3 times throughout your meal. Anyway, so I came back, and I said, how is the food? Wow, the burger is perfect. She perked right up, and I was like, thank goodness. Went back, told the chef, thank goodness you cooked the burger perfectly. And because of my attitude and how I carried myself, how I took care of them, yeah, she ended up telling my boss that I was a great waitress. I mean, she only gave me a $3 tip, but still, I mean, it's whatever, honestly. Just the fact that she had a good experience and she'll be back, well, I don't know if she'll be back or not. I don't really care about that. But the fact that she had a good experience and she doesn't have anything negative to say, my job is done. So that's basically all I wanted to talk about for today. Trust me, I'll be uploading more of these, because I'm going to be a server for a very long time. And thanks for watching. Gracias por ver y zaijian todos.